Hey YouTube, well today I'm going to be making a video, another one. I think this is my second day today because I've had a lot of things on my mind. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about long distance relationships. Me myself, I've only been in one long distance relationship. Honestly, long distance relationship doesn't even matter the distance. If you are, it doesn't matter how far you are from each other. You could be 5, 10, 20 minutes away from a person, and that could be a long distance relationship. If you guys can't see each other, that's a long distance relationship. It's very difficult. You may be asking, why would you want to get into that? That's so difficult, this and that. But here is the beauty. All right. When you're in a long distance relationship, basically everything is not about the physical. Everything is about emotionally, how you feel inside. You get to actually communicate with that person, actually know that person for that person. The first thing you notice about a person when you first meet them is, oh, he looks good. Oh my God, he's attractive. She is attractive. That's the first thing you notice. When it's a long distance relationship, you don't really get to see that. You just basically get to see how the person is physically, innerly, emotionally, spiritually. You basically get to see the impact of how that person would be in a future relationship if you were to get with that person. Um, you know, it makes you think. Being with that person when you're with that person is amazing because you don't get to see them every day. You don't get to hug them every day. You don't get to kiss them every day. You don't get to get that affection every day that most people really take advantage of. And that's the beauty of it. Like that is so beautiful when you get to be with that person, actually be with that person. It's like it's just so beautiful that, you just sit there and you just hug each other and you guys just smile because it's like, you guys haven't seen each other in a while. You guys haven't been with each other in a while, and it's amazing, that feeling. You get butterflies when you see them, and it's like you don't get to do that every day. And when you do see them, you appreciate. It helps you appreciate the person you are with more than if you were to see them every day. You don't argue as much when you're in a long distance relationship because that you don't have time to argue. Communication is key. The one thing that you have to have if you're going to be in a long distance relationship is trust. You can't be with somebody that's far away or that you can't see every day if you don't trust them. If you think they're cheating on you or whatever, you can't be with someone like that because you're not there to see if they are cheating on you every day. You can't be believing what other people are saying because you're not there. And if you don't trust in his or her word that he isn't cheating on you, then your relationship is gonna go down. If you have at least one doubt in your head that he is cheating on you, she or he is cheating on you, you shouldn't be in that relationship because um that's basically everything that's good about that. Everything that's bad, you don't get to see them. You don't get to have the affection like everybody else does. Like I said before, you don't get to touch them. You don't get to feel them. You don't, when you get lonely, everybody does get lonely. And when you get lonely, they're not there for you. They're not going to be there for you all the time. It kind of makes you become more independent. Actually, you get to learn more about yourself and about that person at the same time. You get to see how you react. You don't always depend on them since they're not always there. You have them, but they're not always going to be there, so you actually become more independent and more self-sufficient with yourself. And that could be a beauty. That could be very nice. But another thing that's bad is, if you lack communication, your whole thing is gonna go down the drain. Your whole relationship is gonna go down the drain because it's like if you don't talk to the person, you don't see them. You don't see them as it is, and if you don't talk to them, it's like you're going out with a imaginary person, and that's crazy. You don't want to be in a relationship that you can't even communicate with the person you love. Um, holidays are the worst. You want to come, you want to come visit them and whatever. You want to be with them on the holidays, but you can't, especially in our age. It depends how old you are, honestly. The older you are, the easier it is. But if you don't have a car, if you can't communicate with them, you can't always be with them, you don't have money, if you are in a long distance relationship, you need money, you need time, you need effort, you need all your spirit. You're going to be with them. You're going all your time, your energy, your money, everything is going to go with them. Why? Because that's the person you love. If you want to make that work, you're going to have to make sacrifices, especially if you don't have a car. You're going to have to pay money for trains, for buses, for taxis, everything. Like, it's just how it is, you know. um it's a very positive effect. Honestly, I've been with the same guy for 3 years in a long distance relationship, and I'm in love. So, you know, I wouldn't recommend it for everybody because it's really hard. It's really really hard. But you know, there's always positive and negatives to everything, and if you guys really really do love each other, then it will work. And that goes for every relationship, even if you see each other every day. The relationship, if it's stable, if you guys have trust, communication, and communication and trust is key. If you know, in any relationship, if you have that, then you have a perfect relationship. And hopefully this video, you know, and for those on a long distance relationship, you're not the only ones, you know. There's a lot of other people that are going through a lot of struggles, you know. At the end of the day, you gotta think, is that person really worth the pain? Is that person really worth all the waiting for, you know? At the end of the day, if you're happy and that person's happy, then that's all that matters.